Welcome to another edition of Friday at 420. My name is Mike Neighbors. I'm your host for the next 40 minutes as we sit here with our round table of local comedians to make you laugh, and laugh you will, just at the names of some of them. Just kidding. That was a cheap shot at you, Moïse.
Okay.
How about we start by introducing our panel to get this Friday at 420 going? Way over on my right, as he always is, it's our good friend, Patrick Coppolino.
Buongiorno.
Hey, Patrick, how are you, man?
Very good, thanks.
That's good. What's going on?
Not
You living your best life?
Living my best life.
Are you? Every single day. I'm out there swinging for the fences, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how you feel?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going all right.
You ever get any of that reaction from people about they're going, Jesus, Patrick, settle down. You're too high energy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Normally,
That happens.
yeah. For in a car ride with a bunch of comedians, especially if I don't know them very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a super chatty
Usually,
guy?
no, I'm not.
Oh, you're super not.
Usually 3 hours into the ride, someone's like, God, shut up, Patrick. Because I'm not saying
You won't
anything.
say a word. Well, you're going to talk on this show because it's part of your job.
Yeah.
Standing beside you, as he always is, the lovely, the talented Manolis
Hello.
Zontanos.
Buongiorno. Is that the word you always say?
You say take an ease.
I'd say Tikanese. Tikanes.
You say-
Tikanes means how are you in Greek. Greeks still accept me because I'm Greek, but they're all disappointed in me.
They're disappointed, but they will accept a little bit from you. And our special guest is local stand-up comedian Moïse Iranzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you, Moïse?
I'm not bad.
That's
I'm
good,
bad.
man.
I'm really happy to be here.
Well,
Thank
you know what? It's great to have you. And since Patrick says buongiorno,
Right.
and Manolis says whatever the hell he says every week, Tikanese.
Yeah.
So you originally, your parents are from the Congo.
Yes.
You were born in Uganda,
That's right.
grew up in Montreal,
Quebec City.
Quebec
actually.
City,
Yes.
and then now are living in Hamilton.
Exactly.
So can you give us a foreign language, say hello or
Yeah,
greetings in a foreign language? What would you say?
Abari. It
Abari.
means hi in Kiswahili,
Abari.
which is the same language they use in Lions King and around Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Like Rafiki, like the monkey, that means friends. And
Okay.
That means friends.
Yeah, most of Lion King is Swahili, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although the language that they use in
a
it.
lot of it is. So
Did either of you two knuckleheads see Lion King?
The new one?
Well, or the old one?
No, yeah, the old one.
You've seen the old one.
Yeah.
I went and saw the new one.
I'm good to see it.
It's outstanding. It really
Is
is.
it?
Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
haven't seen it, but I've seen this awesome, amazing new documentary. It's called Stranger Things. It's so wild. I can't believe it all happened.
Yeah, I know it's weird, isn't it? Isn't that weird how that happened? That is Stranger
80s.
Things. Is so, and the 80s were a strange time.
the 80s.
Trust me, Manolis lived it. So, have you seen Lion King, Moïse?
I haven't seen the newest one yet.
Okay, you haven't seen the newest one.
No.
It is exactly the same. I mean, they did not change a
Anything.
damn thing, man.
Okay.
Some of the voices obviously a little bit different than the
Right.
original voices, but the CGI on this is like ridiculous. Like it looks like lions are talking, man. It is freaky. Very, very cool. Great to have you along with us. We're going to
you.
play a little game called Friday at 420. For those at home who don't know how this is played, why haven't you been listening? It is real easy. We've got 12 random topics in these 12 official Bell Media envelopes, and they're official because they say Bell Media right on them. See that, Manolis? Oh, yeah, you can't read. We've got a Plinko board set up. It's got 12 numbers on it. You're going to Plinko, Moïse, so get up there, drop a Plinko puck. We'll find out what our first topic is on this Friday at 420. Our comics do not know the topics ahead of time, so this is really kind of an improv night for them, if you will, as we enjoy a little improv comedy here on Friday at 420. Moïse, your first topic. Do you care what time it is? Are you a time-sensitive person is what we're after there. Are you about being on time, or do you just kind of, the day gets away from you don't care? What are your feelings on time? That's a big topic.
I am.
Interesting.
I wish I was more. I am very much a time person. I care a lot about time.
Okay.
But I do notice that I have bad habits when it comes to time.
Oh, you let it slip away from you a little
I
bit?
let it slip away. I got really good at running late. That was my problem.
Really good at running
if I have
late.
to catch a bus at 1:30, I got really good at leaving my house at 1:23, running, buying bus tickets, and making it. That now, if I wake up at 1 o'clock, I'm like, I have time.
I have time. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're still learning to work the clock, as it were.
Definitely.
Do you ever get a sense sometimes going through the day that it's like, oh my God, this day is getting away from me. I haven't got anything done. I mean, are you a guy who wants to get stuff accomplished every day, or can you just let a day sort of slide by without doing anything?
I used to be the guy who could let a day slide by, but now I prefer like at least get 1 or 2 things done. Like if I write or work out,
right?
Not even working out. Like I work out like a prisoner. Like I walk by, like I walk by the mirror. I'm like, you know what? Let me do 20 push-ups. That'll be good for the day.
That's it.
And
done.
if I thought of one joke, I'm like, okay, that was a productive day.
That was a really good day. I got a joke.
Really
what about you, Manolis? Are you a time guy? I mean, you wear a big honking watch there. Does that actually work?
Yeah, it does work. I
Okay.
don't wear this watch naked because I don't want some girl like, oh my God, your clock's so huge, right?
Oh,
And
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he's here all week. Enjoy the veal.
I remember like this is the first thing I remember all the time. I was in grade 1 and there was a clock, and I just remember 3 o'clock was like, for some reason, school back when I was in grade 1, 3 o'clock we were done school. So I just
Still
remember
pretty much the same. Hasn't
For
changed.
some reason, when I was in school, it was done at 3.
Well, I don't know. Some schools could be done at 4. I don't know. Were they always 3? All of them?
What time do you pick your girlfriend up?
Wow, everybody got the Chiefs, eh?
you
Everybody
go.
taking a shot. This is what it's about, Moise.
Okay, this is what it's about.
Just
Okay,
about you can throw your best punch, man.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't pick her up.
Okay. So, yeah. So he rides the bus home, and then he meets her.
Your dad would be so pissed if he saw me.
What? So it's 3 o'clock was your favorite time, obviously.
Yeah, I was like, I remember
School was over.
3 o'clock. I was like, I didn't
Sure.
understand time, but I remember that when the big hand went to the 3, I got to leave.
Yeah.
That's
I was like,
Friday.
small hand.
But I didn't
Whatever.
Oh yeah, the small hand. That's what I meant to say.
At 8:15, he starts packing up and leaving.
That's right. The big hand's
Hands
on
at
the
3.
tree. Woo-hoo-hoo. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You are messed up, dude.
Oh yeah. I almost got hit. I remember that same class. I almost got hit by a truck.
Yeah?
Because I was late for school. I was at the Friday store buying pizza, I guess. I don't know. And I this car literally, I just had a brain fart and I ran when I shouldn't have ran. And this truck went and almost hit me.
Locked up and
everything. Grade 1, I go to class and the guy goes to the office and it's like, whoever just did that, come to the office right now. Right? And I just didn't go. And I didn't go and it worked. I'm like, no, nothing happened. This is perfect.
That was the first of many times that he just didn't go.
Time is important to me for just on stage mostly because if you're emceeing or middling especially, you want to do your time.
You want to stay close, right on time.
Yeah, you don't want to disrespect. It's a big thing not to disrespect the headliner.
Right,
So you don't want to do if you're supposed to do 20 minutes, you don't want to do 30.
But you actually, I mean, I know Patrick helps keep you on time as far as like getting here for the show at the right time and stuff like that. Like it's Patrick. Yeah. Patrick has to work with you to keep you on the clock, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. So, Patrick, I can take it from that example that you're actually pretty keenly aware of what time it is.
No, he's the one who drives me here, so he keeps me. He makes sure, he called me.
So,
morning.
is he the one who keeps you guys on the clock?
Yeah, and he does because he hates waiting. Like if he pulls up in front of your place when he's picking you up, if you're not outside already, he'll come bang on your door. Angrily?
I noticed that. So then which one of you is it that is working the clock? So, because you guys, when it's time to do the show, you guys literally walk in a minute before. I mean, you guys are very precise in your timing on this.
I'm really good at getting to Pat's place, but I've had to work around. You got to work around him.
Oh, this is a little buddy problem here, Moise.
That's challenging.
Yeah, they're back and forth on this one. No one's taking the lead.
He doesn't. Every time, no matter what time I pick him up, he always goes like, "Can we go get a coffee?" I'm like, now that's throwing off the whole system.
We gotta factor in time for a coffee.
So what I do is I go get a coffee and a bagel. He likes a triple 4-cheese bagel. What? 4-cheese bagel with a herb garlic cream cheese and a double. I get that before I pick him up,
just so you won't delay you.
That's how I get here on time.
Wow. That is quite a system.
A lot of commitment.
You know what? Moïse, you're absolutely right. These guys are committed, or should be committed. So one or the other.
He's a good friend. I would,
Manolis, drop a puck. Drop a puck. Let's get a topic going here on Friday at 420. Moïse is our special guest in the studio.
Oh, it fell out. Go one.
Go with one. It fell out.
It fell out. I was going to number one.
What fell out? No, don't tell me. This is an odd one. What's your favorite bird?
Favorite
Favorite bird. Think of all the birds in the world. What's your favorite bird?
Budgies, I guess.
Budgies?
I used to have a lot. Is that a bird?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the little ones that everybody would get. They were like the inexpensive pet store bird, right?
Right.
Because everybody wanted a parakeet or a cockatoo, but then your parents would get you a budgie. Here.
Yeah, so we had like through my whole childhood up to like my teenage years, we must have went through like 7 budgies. Yeah, they kept dying.
Well, they do. They're like goldfish. They're the bird version of goldfish.
wow.
My favorite.
Did you hold a funeral for all of them?
My brother cried a lot. Like, surprisingly, I'm like, you care? Like, he's like, ooh. I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is the 5th one. Why are you crying? They would do like one budgie would one time it flew into the wall and landed in the fish tank. He didn't. That's not how he died though. We got him out.
Oh my god!
But my favorite budgie.
Fishing.
My favorite budgie it blew my mind because all of them they're in the we had them in the basement, so they got good at flying in a big circle in the basement.
Right, sure. You let them out of the cage and they'd fly around. Sure.
This one budgie, one time, my dad would always like Greek people love to open all the doors and windows in the house because they think they need to air out their house.
Right. Yes.
So it was the middle of winter and the back door up the stairs from the basement was open. And the budgie was already flying in a circle, and then it flew. I never did this ever. Flew up the stairs, out the door, gone
forever.
Forever.
In the middle of winter.
In the middle of winter, I'm like, I was like, oh, that's that.
That's that.
He's not
and then
coming
you
back.
had to watch your brother cry.
And I watched my brother cry.
That's sad.
But I do like budgies. They're very affectionate birds.
They're very cute. They're cute little guys, but you can't teach them anything. That's the only thing. Patrick Coppolino, what's your favorite bird?
Pigeons.
Pigeons?
No, I'm joking.
No. Nobody likes pigeons.
Yeah.
Parrots?
Parrots.
Or macaws? Are those parrots?
Macaws, yes.
Do they talk too?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, any bird that
cockatoos.
talks.
You think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
You can watch those videos forever.
Yeah, have you
There's
seen
some
that?
hilarious videos.
Recently in the news, there was a bird that the police actually took in custody because he was like a watch bird for cops. For these drug dealers.
So he's like evidence.
Yeah, he was like, he warned them, you go, police.
Nice. Excellent. I would agree with you there. There's an old TV show, and Manolis might remember it. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one was it? Yeah. Robert Blake was the star. Robert Blake was the star, and he had a cockatoo as his pet.
Yeah, on his shoulder. He had and a long leather jacket.
Yeah.
Always.
Yes.
What was it called? The show.
Beretta.
Beretta
Was a classic. Moïse, that was way before your time, my friend. What's your favorite bird?
My favorite bird, man, I think I'm gonna have to go with the falcon or like an eagle.
Nice, a hunting bird, right?
Yeah, something. I don't know. They look like free and powerful, and when they have like a presence to them that you can feel them fly in the sky.
Yeah.
And I also like Hamilton pigeons because they don't run away.
Unlike other pigeons,
they
Hamilton
walk
pigeons
towards
will
you.
flip you the bird.
Yeah. That's one thing.
The only bird that'll flip you the bird is a Hamilton pigeon.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm leaving here. You get off my bench.
Yeah. I've changed sidewalk when I see pigeons. I'm like, I'm
They'll come for you, man.
Yeah.
They will absolutely come for you. Patrick, get up there and drop the Plinko puck. We're playing Friday at 420. Moïse Iranzi is our special guest in the studio. It's number 7 is what we're looking for. Number 7 is what you will get. Oops, I just dropped the envelope. Here we go. Topic number 7 on this Friday at 420. Do you do a lot of flying? You've done some flying, right? Flying around the country, doing some comedy?
Yeah, as a passenger.
As a passenger, absolutely. Do you have any thoughts? I mean, you guys are all comedians. You all have to have some thoughts on airlines, right? I mean, it's the most trotted over topic for comedians in the world. Do you have some thoughts on flying? Is there anything? Do you do any bits on flying? Do you do jokes about flying? Have you got a story about flying?
I do have a story.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear your airline story.
Yeah, it won't do well in here, but it's just one time I got seated in the seat behind the emergency seat on the plane.
Okay.
and which was scary for me because the person in the emergency seat was a 90-year-old lady.
Oh, so
And
she wasn't going to be able to open that door and get everyone out on the wing?
No, and the stewardess was trying to get her to move, and she refused. And
really,
they can't
eh?
make her because that's her seat she paid for.
Oh.
And then that's when I thought,
This is the one.
day.
This is the one that's going down for sure. If
Yeah.
there was ever a plane going down, this one's the one.
Yeah.
That's interesting, eh? Because they can't even. You would think that they might have the power to be able to say you have to be able to work that door in order to sit in that seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
No.
just they weren't
Yes, they
gonna
don't.
budge the old lady.
No.
Yeah, so you were
That's-
thinking ways of tossing her to the side if you need to.
Do the old lady's voice.
The voice, yeah. They're like, man, would you like to switch your seat with anyone on the plane? No, I'm okay.
Was it Consuela from Family Guy?
That's exactly what she sounded like. No, I'm okay. Superman not home.
I need to. That's right.
That's awesome. Oh, and you just kept thinking, oh no, this is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Manolis,
Yeah.
you've flown a lot.
Yeah. I've
Yeah?
flown enough.
Enough?
I'd like
Enough
to fly
traveling?
more.
Do you do any? Have you ever done any airline
don't-
stories in your
I ha-
comedy?
I have this one thing that's happened to me. I maybe I should talk about it on stage and never think about it. But I was either going somewhere far or coming back, like maybe Greece or something, like 8 hours in the flight.
Right.
And it's like, you know, that point where like they have all the lights out on the plane, so
Yeah.
it's like dark, and you're like, I had to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. I come back to my seat. I sit on my seat, and I'm like, I'm watching. I put my earphones back in. I'm watching the movie. I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't watching this movie. Right? What the hell happened? And then 10 seconds, like maybe 30 seconds later or a minute later, and some lady taps my shoulder. She goes, "You're in my seat." So
with her earbuds.
with her, like, and you're wearing my you're in my earphones or you're my earbuds or whatever they're called. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I get up and I'm like walking away because I was like another 4 rows up because it's the same seat that we're both aisle seats.
That's awesome.
And she goes like this. She goes, I was like, "You're wearing my earbuds." I'm like, "I'm sorry." She goes, "That's disgusting."
Yes. Oh,
She
yeah.
yelled at me on the plane, told me it was disgusting. I'm
Yes.
like, "What's wrong with my like?" Yeah, I get it,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
Who wouldn't want to wear earbuds after Manolis had them in his ears?
Yeah.
Oh, the other parts of my body are so much worse.
Oh, that's good.
She got the best deal.
She got the best deal. Moïse, you've done a lot of flying?
No,
No?
I've flown here, and then when I was 11 years old, I went to a camp in the islands in Quebec,
Oh, okay.
and then we flown there, and then that's pretty much my relationship with planes since then.
That's it.
pretty much.
Despite the fact that you're so well traveled, I mean, having been born in Uganda, but you obviously flew to Quebec City when you were very young.
Yeah, that I remember the plane ride. That's one of my earliest memories is the plane ride.
Yeah.
From Africa to here. I was maybe 3.5 years old.
Okay.
And I remember asking my dad for orange juice and candy.
Yeah.
And I remember falling asleep. He was like, "You should go to sleep." And I remember taking a nap. And then my next memories are in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah.
What was that like landing in? Yeah, I mean, you know, those early years in Quebec City. What was that like for you?
That was really fun because it's like a brand new world.
Yeah.
I remember discovering winter. I remember being told that we came here in the winter and we had like summer clothes on.
Right.
So we're like, okay, we need to get used to
Some
it.
warmer clothes. Yeah.
And then I remember just we lived in like a lot of immigrants in the neighborhood and a lot of like Quebec people. So we'd have a guy, he had a lot of cars. And we let a lot of the young kids just sit in his car because we never like.
Oh, that's cool.
He would
eh?
just sit in his car.
Yeah.
And then just look at the car. We're like, oh, we're in the car.
This is cool.
Yeah. And then.
That's funny. And
Yeah.
and it was overall a good experience coming to Canada and being and then becoming a Canadian. Are you a Canadian citizen now?
Yeah, I'm a Canadian citizen.
So when that was a good experience?
Yes.
Yeah?
The feeling of like, I'm never getting deported ever. I am here. It's sealed
They
and
can't.
done.
They can't get rid of me now,
I
Canada.
am as Canadian as it gets.
Why the move to Hamilton?
We wanted to move to Ontario.
Okay.
To just because at one point my family, some of my sisters started living in Ottawa.
Right.
So we wanted to move to Ontario.
Okay.
And then
So your whole family came here.
just me, my mom, my little brother, and my little sister.
Okay,
At
awesome.
that point, my family yeah.
Excellent. All right, we got a little history on Moïse. Whose turn is it to Plinko?
I don't know.
Plinko.
Is it Moïse?
Moïse, yeah, Moïse, yeah. Come on, Moïse. Get with the program, man. Holy mackerel.
Do you take over the armrest when you're on a plane?
You know what? The armrests are irrelevant to me. I'm in so much agony over my knees not having enough room. I'm 6'5", so they did not make a plane seat for me. No. And it is a very, it's not a good experience.
I want to get to the point where I can just have the plane.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I want.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's get there, all right? Yeah, let's just make that happen.
Just take planes.
Yeah, I just want the plane.
Can I just buy a plane?
Get a private jet for Friday at 4:20. I love it. What number did we get?
4.
Number 4, Moïse, your topic on Friday at 4:20 is... a little stand-up comedy question for you.
Oh, cool.
For our 3 comedians in the room, we like to sometimes pull the curtain back on stand-up comedy, what it's like to be a stand-up comedian and what kind of things you run into. I thought this was kind of an interesting one because you guys do, you've played lots of halls and places where there was really good-sized crowds and stuff. More often than not, or many times when you're starting out, you play really small rooms, very few people, a handful of people, and you still got to get up and do your stand-up comedy. So I want to know what you feel like the keys are to handling doing stand-up comedy for a small group of people. Is there something you sort of get in your mind? You go, okay, I got to do this to make this happen, go well.
Yeah, there's a few challenges. I think the number one thing, it's always number one thing, it's like forcing myself to remember to enjoy it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you're still like doing comedy. Like you're still being funny and goofy.
Yeah.
And so once you remember that, you become more relaxed and you can take advantage of a smaller room because you get more time to get intimate with the crowd and learn how to be more comfortable on stage.
So it's really a personal experience as opposed to the performance experience.
Exactly, because you're a lot less in your head where it's a bigger show. You'll be like, okay, well, I need to be right on point. And then you loosen up and you realize that can be a good thing on stage.
It could be a very cool thing. Eh?
Yeah, so smaller crowds are always fun and they're more challenging to keep engaged. So
yeah. And to get laughing, I would guess, because, I mean, laughter begets more laughter, and you got to get those first few laughs out of them, right? Get the room sort of warmed up.
Exactly.
Manolis, you've done a whole bunch of things. You've toured the country. You've been in front of lots of different crowds. You walk out. It hasn't been a great night for the place, and there's like 7 people sitting there.
Yeah.
What do you think to yourself?
Well, like Moïse says, I think the best trick is, not that it's, you can do this a big crowd too, but just make it completely personal and start to talk to them. Not make fun of them, but just pull them into it a bit.
Okay.
And then that makes it, I don't know, they just feel more, they feel more involved and it becomes more intimate and more personal. Those small crowds sometimes are way better than bigger crowds. Sometimes
you can have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And to Moise's point, you're not all of a sudden saying I got to stay on mark. Now I'm going to get a little looser and see where this goes and see how I can get this going.
I don't like it when comedians will sometimes be like, there's not enough people. It's like, oh, should we just cancel? Or like, especially if it's an open mic. Yeah. It's like, so there's 7 people. So let's
make those 7 people laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were royalty. I didn't realize there has to be a minimum of 25. Yeah.
But
like, who cares?
But the only thing is, and I'll pass this one on to Patrick. The only thing is, I mean, is there a little bit of disappointment? I mean, you do want to perform for as many people as you can. Is there a sense of like, oh, it's kind of a small group tonight, or do you just go, no, I'm just gonna make the best of whatever the situation is?
I think a lot of the time we just do the show anyways, and like that's an old saying that I hear a lot is like, perform to 4 people as if there were 400 people.
Okay.
But as a business, cancel the show because the comics get paid anyways, and it's not worth the labor costs for 7 people.
Speaking as the
Yuck Burlington.
Yeah. Patrick, of course, if you've never heard the show before, does some business with Levity Comedy Club.
Yes.
Go ahead, give us a little plug there for Levity Comedy Club.
Levity Comedy Club and Lounge.
Yeah. What do you got going on? What kind of stuff because there's I know it's Wednesday night's open mic, right?
Yeah.
Manolis goes, usually tries out a little bit of new material. Do you ever get up and do it anymore?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
still do
spots. And
okay.
I'm trying not to be that guy that runs a comedy club
books himself
all the time. So like I haven't even headlined yet, but I'll hop on an MC every few weekends.
Okay,
and
that's cool.
If I'm not MCing or something, I'll usually do a guest spot.
And we got the pro shows, if you can call them that or whatever, or Friday night and Saturday night.
Saturday night.
And then you also do some other stuff during the week.
Yeah, Wednesday's amateur night. Tuesday we're doing karaoke now. which has been a lot of fun. We
That's
just got
awesome.
that started.
Yeah.
First Monday of the month is Simpsons Trivia, which has always been. We've done
that's huge,
3
eh?
so far, and they've been packed. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because they play Simpsons episodes between rounds too. So
Oh, okay.
We got like a nice big projector in there.
Yeah.
We turn the lights off, so it's kind of like watching Simpsons in a theater.
So that's the first Monday of every month.
Yes.
And all of this goes on at Levity Comedy Club.
Yep.
For all the full lineup, levitycomedyclub.com.
Yeah.
Go online. You can find it. You
Got
can
all
buy
kinds of
tickets. You
different
can
stuff.
find out all the stuff going on. Would you want to?
Which one? Oh yeah, so Manolis. Oh yeah, every week. If you're a regular at the club, you'll notice every week there's something new added, and it's always by Manolis.
Okay.
So there's like a lot of. It's starting to feel like a '70s basement.
Yeah. It's
There's
Manolis' man cave.
There's retro board games. Like we have an Archie Bunker card game.
Wow.
Happy Days.
Where does he
the board
find? Where do you
game.
find that stuff?
In his
The
basement.
garage sales or your basement?
This like I thrift shopping stuff. Like
Okay.
I got a good eye for stuff.
Yeah.
So the most recent edition
Yeah.
is a framed. It's a giant rolling paper from a Cheech and Chong album.
Oh,
It was like
wow.
inside the album.
Yeah, I remember that
Then
album.
when Tommy Chong was here in Hamilton, you opened for him, right?
I've opened for him twice.
Twice, okay.
I got that signed 10 years
Yeah, you got him to sign it. So now we have a Tommy Chong signed rolling paper.
Nice. What was Tommy Chong like?
I've opened up for him twice.
Right.
The second time I didn't
Because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
He's from Alberta.
Yeah, he is Canadian.
Yeah.
The second time I got to open up for him was actually Pat was the first choice, but he was on the road, so I was lucky
Right.
enough that I also wasn't doing anything that night. So which wasn't a big deal. I already opened up for him and
Sure,
met
sure.
him before, but
Yeah. Nice guy?
Nice too.
Super laid back dude.
I wouldn't say too nice. It's like
No?
it's normal for him to be nice. It's like it's
Right,
not too
right.
nice. He's just like he's
Just a cool guy.
I was telling when I was opening up for him, I was doing this one weed story that I do sometimes on stage, and halfway through because he showed up late for the second time I opened him, and I saw him watching. He was in the back room watching me.
So here, a member of Cheech and Chong watching you do a weed bit.
Yeah, and I'm killing, and and I see his face watching me like comics like to watch the audience and see what's going on, and I was so happy that I was killing him from Chong, and then he's just I met his wife too before, his son Paris Chong, they're super
nice people.
Just
That's
nice.
very cool.
They're great dude.
That's very cool. Maurice, you get a chance to play Levity. What's that like for you? You love to play in that club?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
It has a new feeling. You feel like you're part of something new.
That's awesome.
And it feels special.
It's a very unique room,
very
right?
unique compared to other comedy clubs that are so established.
Yeah.
You can feel the heritage, but now you feel like, oh, this is like the beginning of something.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, whose turn is it to Plinko?
Is it mine?
Drop a puck. It's Friday at 4:20. Let's party. You know what? Does anyone even care?
What was the last?
No one even cares at this point. Wow, they've given up.
Someone talks just like, by the way, that wasn't your turn.
Yeah. That'll be the next angry email.
Did we do 5?
Number 5. Have we done 5? No, we haven't done 5. Patrick Coppolino, we're going to make this your topic. 5 feels like a Patrick Coppolino topic. Something you loved, but you can't get anymore. Something you loved, but you can't get. Is there anything that's been discontinued? Some item that they don't make anymore? Something, I was thinking foods, but it could be anything. Is there sometimes they stop making. I mean, Manolis has already jotted his answer down. It's like,
Was it the
It's a
McRib?
girl's name.
it's a girl's name. Is there something you could think of that you can't get anymore? Something you love and you're like, I wish I could still get that. A TV show, a movie, a franchise, something they don't. Okay, we'll come back to you.
I don't know.
Manolis, is there something you love that you can't get anymore?
My life.
Yes, that's over.
Probably every girl that's left me. Number 2.
All right, number 2. So he's made an entire list. But Patrick couldn't spit one out.
Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
I love those. I can't believe those little pizzas McDonald's used to make.
I knew. McPizza.
Yeah. They were so tasty.
Dude, you've mentioned this on the show before.
Okay.
I did a little research. Okay. There is one McDonald's in Ohio that still makes McPizza. The owner of that particular McDonald's would not give it up. He fought them. McDonald's has a unique relationship with its franchisees, and they kind of, dictate to them what you're doing, and we're trying this new item, and they mostly play along. This guy said, no, I am not giving up the McPizza. And he still has McPizza. It's the only McDonald's franchise where you can get McPizza.
Oh, my God.
You have to go to Ohio, dude.
And
maybe we can have it sent here. Skip the dishes, do that? I don't know. We get a little skip the dishes action. Moïse, can you think of something that you love that you can't get anymore? Maybe it's something that you used to have in Quebec that you can't get anymore. Or?
I was thinking about McDonald's item.
Okay.
To be honest, the whole time. But then, you know what I miss? In Quebec, it used to be really easy to just go play pond hockey during the winter because they had so many parks.
So many ponds and parks.
Many parks. And that was like
we have very few, don't we?
Yeah, that was a big thing because you had like 6 options, and throughout the winter, that's all people did. After school, you just grab your skates and just go play puck.
And the weird part here is that we have a couple of outdoor skating rinks. A lot of them don't allow you to have, how un-Canadian. You're not allowed to have sticks out there. It's just for people to skate on. You're not allowed to play hockey. It's like Canada.
Yeah.
But there aren't a lot of great places here, which is surprising, right? To just go out and play pond hockey every weekend, and you have to build one in your backyard, man.
Exactly. It was a big it was a big thing, obviously, in Quebec. That's all the kids did. So I really got into it, and I remember that was a big piece of who I was.
That's very cool. What was the McDonald's item you were thinking of? Did you say McRib?
Yeah, I said McRib because I thought that's what Manolis was going to say.
Okay, yeah.
And then I thought about I always miss the Shamrock Shake.
Oh,
every year I'm like next April, next March. I never get
Shamrock Shake. I love the Shamrock. I used to always just say the Shamrock Shake was just a vanilla shake that they left out on the counter too long.
That's what it tastes like.
It's just gone bad. Moïse, we're gonna get you to Plinko now.
All right.
You get up there and drop that puck. You know who else had a really good rib sub at Subway, and then they just took it off the menu.
Were they good? I never tried the rib sub. Was it good?
It was fantastic. I
heard a lot of people.
And Subway has an excellent barbecue sauce. It's like a sweet kind of barbecue. Oh, I love their barbecue sauce. And they took the rib sub, and I was like, why? I hate when they do that. What number did you get?
10.
Number 10. Here we go. Friday at 4:20. We're with Moïse Iranzi, our special guest comic in the house. Number 10. Do you play Fortnite?
I have, but
you have.
I do not.
Okay, well, that's good that you have. I'm not sure that our other guys have. Have you guys played Fortnite?
What is Fortnite?
What, you don't know what Fortnite is, do you?
I know what it is. I've never played it.
You've never played it? Okay, it's a good thing we got Moïse here.
Some kid just won
$3 million.
Oh,
it was
$3?
$3 million.
Whoa.
He's 16 years old. He won the Fortnite World Championships.
What is it, a board game?
What? A board? Yeah, it's a board game. Yeah. You know what? Moïse has played it. So let's ask Moïse, because I had a follow-up question, Moïse.
Yeah.
What the hell is it?
It is, man.
It was actually Manolis' question.
It's like pretty much an arcade-ish game, but you get to build your own. Do you know Minecraft? It's kind of a mix of Minecraft.
Look at
I don't know if
was it like Pac-Man at all? But you know what? It's kind of a survival game, right?
You're
trying to survive. You're trying to win items you need to survive.
But it's like,
but it's very addictive.
It is. I've like this the NBA coach like from the Knicks. He says sometimes I stay up late and play Fortnite until 2 in the morning. So it's super addictive.
Okay.
I don't have any video games, so I don't play it. But it is a big phenom. Like a lot of people.
Oh, it is. It's huge.
16-year-old can make $3 million from one video game. That's a big deal.
And you know what it is, but you never played it, Patrick?
Yeah, I've never played it.
You've never played it, and Manolis.
I tried to download it on my phone once, and it didn't work.
So that was it. I'm done. If I can't get it on the forget it. Yeah. I couldn't download it.
I was really good at Spy Hunter. I don't know if you remember that.
Spy Hunter, no.
The racing car game.
The racing
car.
It looked like a Knight Rider car.
How
I was like,
what decade was that?
That was the 80s, man.
Was that the 80s, man?
I would listen to the first.
Well, what did you play Spy Hunter on? Was it on like TV, like a Pong, like a Commodore 64?
The arcade, dude.
Oh, at the arcade. Oh, okay.
And I was like the only one. I got so good at it. There's a part where he turns into a boat and then go back to a car. And like I was like the only one that could get to the boat, and everybody, the kid would be like I was like a rock star. All these other kids would be around, like, holy cow, you turned into a boat. I've never seen that before. I'm like, that's right, dude.
That's right, dude.
That's funny.
You stay here. I'm the Spy Hunter Master. Right?
That kid owns a Fortune 500 company.
That's right. And he still remembers the day he was like, Manolis turned that thing into a boat. That was awesome. And now that guy has a car that actually turns into a boat. Yeah. Who wins now, Manolis?
I know. I'm the reason why he thought of it.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Manolis, drop a Plinko puck. It's Friday at 4:20. We have time for one more topic. Moïse Iranzi is our guest in the studio.
Did we do 5?
Oh, we did do 5.
How about 11?
How about 11? Topic number 11 for my friend Manolis. Here we go. Topic number 11. Tattoos, yay or nay?
I don't have any, but
Would you get one?
I might get one day.
Yeah?
My dad worked at Universal Handling for 35 years.
Yeah.
And I always think about like when I was a kid, there was like their symbol was an orange dot with a U on it. And I would always see that when I was a kid. So I might get that the day it sucks that my dad dies. I might get the Universal Handling tattoo.
Oh,
or like
okay.
their
So
logo.
Some sort of a tribute to a loved one, a family member.
Yeah,
You
my
might
dad
consider
worked
doing
there.
Something like that.
My dad took care of us and
Yeah,
supported
yeah.
us
No,
for
absolutely.
35 years at a factory. We're blue.
George has been on the show.
George has been here.
Yeah.
And I love tattoos, but most tattoos I ever see, I always think, oh, that's rad. But now I just would never get it because someone already has it.
Okay.
Our buddy Aaron Allen, he's a musician too, but he owns a tattoo shop in London, Ontario. He's amazing. But yeah, I really like it on girls. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's sexy. When a girl has a tattoo, I just think it's sexy. I don't know why.
I certainly don't have a problem, but all I would say is that there's still. I've seen some that I like and some that I'm like, whoa. What were you thinking?
Well, I had that.
I
actually had that conversation with my 19-year-old nephew. He got some weird thing on his wrist or something, and it's like you could tell done at a party. I'm like, dude, I don't have a problem with you having tattoos. But the next one you get it from a real place. Get a real tattoo.
Get a real tattoo.
All right?
And that means something to you.
Yeah,
right?
like-
Don't do it drunk.
Yeah, you don't want to look at a tattoo and go. I remember in high school, this guy got you remember the Birdman from Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
He got that out of but he looked like he had
It was a bad version of it.
yeah, it looked like he was not flying.
Does the pain scare you? Like the idea of them etching something into your skin that doesn't bother you at all?
No,
you're all right with that.
I'm so dead.
You would take
inside.
some painkillers anyway. Yeah.
I do.
I do. Even when I'm not having tattoos. Patrick Coppolino, I can see you got one right there on your forearm, so you're not opposed.
Which is actually from Aaron Allen at his
Okay.
shop in London.
Excellent. What's his name of his shop? Go ahead.
Taste of Ink.
Taste of Ink in London, Ontario.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing a comedy show there, so he said if I came early, he offered me a free
Oh,
tattoo,
nice.
and I never
Good
really
for him.
thought about it before.
Yeah.
So
This new song too. Tell him about the name of that new
what
song.
is it?
Oh, we don't remember the name of the new song.
Your love's like a good tattoo. Our love's like a good tattoo.
Our love's like a good tattoo.
Something about like that, but Aaron, it's like he's huge on the country stations now too.
Excellent.
He's killing it.
Aaron Allen?
Yeah, Aaron Allen's got a song about tattoos.
About
actually.
tattoos. Aaron Allen's his name.
Just
Taste of Ink is the name of the shop in London. Okay, we got plenty of plugs in for Aaron. We're going to have him on the show. Would he come out
for
here and do
sure.
the show?
Yeah, I think
We'd drag him out here one day. He can plug his music. He can plug his tattoos.
Yeah,
He can give us a tattoo on air. He could tattoo Manolis while we're on the air.
I'm thinking he probably
With whatever
is gonna be
topic-
the one that does mine.
Yeah. You know what? While we're on the air, whatever topic you plinko, you're getting tattooed on you. You have your daughter's name.
Yes,
That looks
'cause that's
awesome.
I never really thought about. He offered me a free one. I'm like, what's one thing I'm not going to regret?
Yes.
It was my daughter's name.
Yes,
So,
yes.
So I got that.
Sometimes wives are interchangeable, but daughters are forever, my friend. So that's kind of cool, man. Do you
Yeah.
have any other tattoos?
No, that's it.
Would you get any others?
I would get more.
Would you think so? Yeah, when you have more
I just
kids?
don't know what.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll just have more kids. Cover my
Well,
whole
the problem you have is that if you do have another child, then at some point you're going to have to get their name tattooed on you because they're going to be going like, Dad, you don't love me as much as Esther? Moïse, how do you feel about tattoos, man?
Oh, man, I was just thinking about, like, I come from a family of 10, so I wish my dad had a tattoo of each of us.
He'd be covered.
Yeah, he'd be covered.
He'd be covered.
I like tattoos, but I don't have any. I think, I just think, like, I'm a lot of people my age don't understand the concept of permanency. This is forever, like forever. So
forever's a long time.
Exactly. So looking for something that I won't regret, like Patrick said, would be the route. But I do like the way it looks. It looks super cool.
It can look really cool, and if you pick the right one, and if it means something to you, I think that's probably why Manolis doesn't have any, is because all he has is regrets.
That's the word I should get tattooed.
He's gonna get a Brazzers tattoo. I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. Would you get that?
You got the hoodie. That's all he needs.
Only in my right hand.
All he needs. Oh, guys, it's been so much fun hanging out with you, but I'm going to end it there before Manolis takes us down the road. We really don't want to go down. Moïse Iranzi, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll encourage people to make sure they get out to the comedy clubs and support you. You play around some amateur nights and open mic nights and stuff like that around town?
I do.
Okay.
Pretty much.
As much as you can?
As much as I can.
Okay, awesome. We'll get people to look for you. How can they follow you on social media? Well, you got an Instagram
or something?
I
do have Instagram. Moïse Iranzi.
Okay.
That's MoISEIRANZI. Yeah, that's my name, and then I'll post stories of weird arts and the music I'm listening to.
And stuff that you're into, man. Well, it was awesome to have you on the show. Thank you so much for hanging with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Manolis, you got somebody you want to plug or somebody we're following?
Yeah, two people.
Aaron Allen
already. Into the Abyss record store on Lock Street.
Yes, Lock Street has been under construction. They're having a tough time down there, and we really want Hamiltonians to get out and support the merchants of Lock Street to help them through this tough time with that whole reconstruction into the Abyss. Great vinyl store.
Yeah, great. Yep. And I've been watching Moïse for like a while now, maybe for the last year, and that part of the reason why we wanted him on the show is because I just think he's a really, really funny comic.
Super funny dude, eh? Yeah.
2 years in, and I could see. I want to help out the guys where I think I see a future in their lives in stand up, and I think that of him. Thank you for being here, and I think you're
thank you.
Great kid, and you're amazing. You're funny. Just keep doing it.
I appreciate it. I hope I come off as really shy sometimes, so I hope. I really had a good time.
No,
and
you did great.
They made me feel a lot more comfortable just in the comedy scene.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Moïse. And finally, my friend Patrick Coppolino. Don't forget LevityComedyClub.com. Find out everything that's going on at Levity. Who we following this week on social media, Patrick?
At
just you?
Burger King.
At Burger King. Love me a Whopper, baby. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Friday at 4:20 here every single Friday at 4:20 on Funny 820 until we get a chance to talk to you again. Again, thanks a lot for listening and have an awesome weekend.